Holy cow. Wow. I'm kind of shy, guys, so you're going to have to forgive me my shyness. Wow, thank you for that, Amy. That was, I don't know where she went, but Amy, that was amazing. Yeah, we do a lot with PCA, and I just want to thank everybody in this room right now for being part of the PCA movement, for being part of what I feel is one of the greatest things that we can be in life, and that's a coach. So thank you for that. I'm excited. Joe Ellis, thank you for having us here and hosting us tonight. Thank you for everything the Broncos do for us in the community. I know we're great partners together. Thank you, coaches. Amazing kids. I read your bios. I'm also on the PCA board. I read your bios and I see 4.8 GPAs on there. I'm like, what do you guys teach the classes? I mean, who does that? I mean, I wish I could go back 30 years and see those bios and step up my game a little bit. Some of you are third in your class. I was also third in my class at the John F. Kennedy High School back in the day. I was third in my class, third from the bottom, but still third. So I'm really happy. I'm the first annual. This is amazing for me. I actually got a first place trophy. I haven't had one of those in 40 plus years. I grew up with brothers and sisters who dominated the sports scenes. They're amazing people. They never let me win, and they still don't let me win, but that's an amazing thing to have growing up. But I do want to thank everybody for being here. Daniel's Fund for all of your support over the years. That's always been amazing. And I got to say, as I was thinking about this award, I'm like, I'm the Y. I gotta look at it. I'm the YLOY, Youth Leader of the Year. So from now on, for the next 365 days, all of you can refer to me as the YLOY. It's okay. You can put a hashtag in front of it if you want to. You can take pictures now. Hashtag YLOY. Guy with two thumbs. That's me. I'm just kidding. Joe Ellis, you still have to call me YLOY though. License plates are being printed as we speak. But I'm really proud of this. Amy, Jeff, I'm really proud of the work you do with PCA. I'm really proud of everything that we do in Denver Public Schools and throughout Colorado. And I wanted to leave you guys with a message. And before I get to that, I'm sorry. I actually wasn't nervous coming up here to talk to you guys this evening. I wasn't nervous until about 6 minutes before we sat down to eat. And my college basketball coach walked in the door. Now, Mr. Lonnie Porter, please, if you don't mind, sir, in the back. Please, this is the winningest college basketball coach in Colorado history. And not just I'm not going to say that you were strictly PCA back in the day, back in the 80s. I can tell you there's some things we need to talk about, Coach, because you need to change your ways. But this truly is a hero of mine, and I got to tell you, my heart started beating like a rabbit as soon as I saw him. I'm like, oh my goodness, Coach Porter's here. I got nervous. I started texting my college teammates, he's here. They're like, are you nervous? I'm like, hell yeah, I'm nervous. He's here. That's the man. And Coach, thank you for my life. Appreciate you. The message I want to give to you guys tonight, though, and you guys are going to all have to be ambassadors to this. When I talk to groups, I talk to everybody. I'm one of those guys. I'm a yakety yacker. I love to talk about sports. I love to talk about DPS. I'm green and blue through and through John F. Kennedy High School. But we need to spread this message. And I say this to everybody that will listen, everybody that I can lock in my office and listen. And I have my superintendent here. He's one of our assistant superintendents, our new boss, CYSA, who was actually a student athlete when I was coaching back in the day. Now he's ascended, and now he's my boss. I love that, by the way, Cesar. But he hears this all the time. And I say this, and everybody in this room needs to be an ambassador to this. And I say this, and I really mean this. The greatest value in education is after-school activities and athletics. I'll say it again. The greatest value in education is after-school athletics and activities. Speech, drama, choir, band, athletics, everything about it. And the reason I say that is I want you guys to think about, some of you go back to the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Think about when you were a kid. Think about these amazing kids that we're going to hear from later. These kids commit themselves to something after school. It's the juice. It's that special sauce. It's what they want to do after school. They commit their time, 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day. They commit money, pay-to-play money, equipment, whatever they need. They get up at 5 in the morning and lift weights. They go to Hog Olympus. They go swimming. They do everything they can to be part of after-school athletics. And here's the real important piece for education. They also commit themselves to eligibility, a higher standard. They commit themselves to attendance standards, much higher standard, behavioral standards. Think about that. If every kid did that, we've got a captive audience out there after school from the 3 to 5 or whatever the time frame is. From 3 to 5, we've got those kids in a place where we can form them, where we can mold them. Where we need the help is putting a coach in front of them. Putting a coach that is a PCA coach, a person that knows how to coach, that knows how to deliver content, that knows how to say the right things, that knows how to respect officials, that knows how to respect the game. Though that's what PCA does for us. PCA steps up and fills that void. Now, we've been at Denver Public Schools, we've been with you for 10 years. The first time I saw you at Daniels Fund, I said to myself, that's the group. That's the group that I want leading our coaches to be better coaches. Not just give a guy a whistle and check if he's got a pulse and throw him out there. We give people skills and training. I wish I'd had this 36 years ago when I was coaching. I wish I did. I wish after watching Amy teach and Tyler teach and people come up and teach our coaches, I'm like, I owe a few people a phone call. I got to call about 65 officials and say, I'm sorry about that. So there's a lot of kids I needed to apologize to because I could have done better. So with that, be the ambassadors to that message that the best value in education is after-school athletics and activities. Be that ambassador. I'm very proud of the things we've done in DPS. This sportsmanship towel has changed the game for us. I highly recommend. We'll give it to you. We'll let you guys have it if it's in your school district. It helps kids. We used to have kids not being sportsmen after the end of games. Girls would lick their hands and slap the other girls' hands and friendship lines. That doesn't happen anymore in Denver Public. You see from the pictures, they're not rolling right now, but you see from the pictures, we have respect after the game. Our officials stay after the game to present the towels. Imagine that, an official not running off to their car. They stay to watch the presentations. That's a powerful movement. That's a change. So be a part of the change. PCA is the way. Hey, did I just come up with another hashtag? PCA is the way. Trademark, John Andrew. Okay. But be a part of it. Do what you can. And yes, I am the YLOY. Hashtag. Thank you guys for this amazing award.